Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Here come the Cardinals to begin quarter number 3. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Run from Pacheco to start the half. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Panther 60, 18 Cardinals,
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
There defensively.
Ready.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, Kid, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. Tennessee to the line, 1st and 10. It's Henderson on the give. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage, it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Completed over the middle. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches.
Get it. 60 bites.
On the sneak, here's Ward. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
And off headed left, Henderson. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Adrian Taylor-Demerson getting there for the tackle. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
At the 40-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys.
He's going to go down. The Cardinals got to him. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The Arizona offense about set to get going here. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20.
Smile London on the coverage.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he's able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Get it.
Here he is on 3rd and short. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Ready. 670 Timberwolves. Ready.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. He's going deep this time. That's grabbed inside the 30.
You can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Looking to tack on the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals take a 3-possession lead.
Titans 21.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So now here comes the Titans on offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Ward off the play fake. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Offense is set. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Defense showing blitz here. Ward setting up the screen with Henderson. They get there to take him down right around the 41.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second and 3 now. Again, Ward going to the air. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Looks like we'll have a pause here. An injured Cardinal out there and in some pretty obvious pain after that play. So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. Finds him on the slant. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. It's not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
This is Henderson on second down. And he cuts it back right. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans shrinking the lead some in the third.
Touchdown, Titans.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Titans cut the lead down to 10.
38. Titans 28.
That lead trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Return coming from the 6. Well, bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. The Cardinals headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. So first and 10 now from the 30. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure out from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now it's second down. He'll look to throw. That's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing third down.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Warriors, 17.
Throw here, third down. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
First down 10 at their own 18-yard line.
On the ready.
Titans to the line now. First and 10. Robinson in motion right.
Take the 60.
They give now to Henderson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
60 by.
Ward setting up to throw. Cut out left. He brushed him off with ease. And he's going to get him all the way up near that 30-yard line, Brock. Knocked down a step or two shy of it. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Come on, come on. Hey. Shot alert.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. That one good for a gain of 4. It's second down.
Let's go, lead.
At the 32-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Alert.
Ward in the pistol. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
A gain of 19 yards.
Robinson sent in motion left. Henderson on 1st and 10. Winning there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Shotgun snap out of Ward. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Such a big part of that breakup, Kate, or any breakup as a corner, is your positioning relative to the target. And really, the timing of it all. You could be in the right spot, but if you don't time it, that ball is still caught at this league. That corner played that one nearly perfectly.
What's going to throw here on 3rd? Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this one's recovered by the Cardinals. Man, they had to be exhausted by that point, Brock, which makes it even more impressive that one of them somehow found the energy to force a fumble like that, finally get them off this field.
Yeah, it's thrilling for the defense, Kate, but geez, it's demoralizing for an offense because you could feel it. You could feel it when you've kept that defense and ground them to a nub, and you just feel that energy being sucked out of them, and to not take advantage of it just stings that much more.
The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
Come on.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he is down to the 30-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Stop is made, Oluwafemi Oladejo.
Let's go now.
Second and 9.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
And the Cardinals, 1st down.
Here we go. Shot.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And that carry only gets 1 on the plunge up the gut. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Back-to-back carries here. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. Boy, there was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he still found his man.
Yeah, you don't really recommend challenging double coverage in the end zone in this league, but when you give your receiver a chance in that spot, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust that your guys are better than the ones surrounding him, and he'll go make that play anyway.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. We'll get another look at this Tennessee offense. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series.
Alert! Alert!
Starting on the ground with Henderson. And he only gets a couple before going out of bounds, Brock. So second down coming up. From the gun, it's Ward. He beams one deep right side. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes them. It's going to be third down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Dumped off to his running back. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, fourth down.
A gain of 7. It's fourth down.
And that boot will instead be what starts our fourth quarter. We've reached the end of the third. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter.
Okay,
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. And the cue. Lost control of another one. And it's recovered by the offense. But Brock gets fourth down. You know, only the fumbler can advance it, so this is still going to be a turnover on downs.
On the go.
First and 10 from the 43.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Ready, ready?
On the option, they give it to Pacheco. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Jeffrey Simmons on the stop.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Second and 10.
Go!
At the 43-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Pop behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. The Titans into the nickel for third down.
Third down and
Here he goes, third and long. Another turnover, this time it's an interception! Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And they're going to drop him to end the return, but this turnover isn't going to stand. We've got flags at the spot right where he picked it off. So the turnover, Brock, is in turn turned over after pass interference on that play. Running it after the penalty. Space to the left. And finally they catch up to him at the 11. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
First down, and they go right back to it. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Cardinals keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Now they'll try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cardinals make it a 24-point ball game.
52.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Return starts at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So the Tennessee offense headed out for another series. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible. The offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Trying an inside give to Henderson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Off the play fake. Here's Ward. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Third and long for him here. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. And forget this first down. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover on downs.
Here's the one back on the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of a yard.
Here's the backup. First throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And the Titans rush is going to win this rep. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. This from the right hash and a considerable distance.
Something I would have never said 20 years ago, Kate, when I started. But it rattles through my big old noggin now. That mess really has an effect on fantasy football owners more than anybody else. Imagine the poor soul, somewhere, anywhere, who ends up losing in fantasy this week, specifically because of that miss.
Throwing the out route complete. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Titans have a first.
10 at the 36-yard line.
To the air with Ward. He's running with it. Again, he's got room. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Gain of 34 yards. That's another Titans first down.
Here we go, here we go.
Tennessee.
Trying to run it in. It's Henderson. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react.
And he takes it in. Touchdown. The Titans putting up points in a game decided.
The Titans.
All right, they're going to throw for it.
Two-point conversion.
And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead.
You spend all week on 2-point plays trying to get to your best options, but ultimately sometimes the execution of that pass, it doesn't work.
His return starts at the 5. And the fumble recovery is made. And they stop much on the return. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
That right there, Kate, that just shows the level of preparedness this defense had coming into the game. They recognized the jet sweep from the start, and they nailed it right at the line of scrimmage.
Another turnover. This time it's an interception. And the Cardinals will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, heck, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders are willing to bend. So good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 10-yard line.
They give it to him again. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up third down.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up third and long.
They'll throw third and long. He completes it in traffic. And this one doesn't go far. They'll send out the punting unit. And he's going to have to hit this one from the edge of his own end zone. And he collects the fair catch just inside the 35. The Titans and Travion Henderson back out there for their next series. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found... Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go now.
Shaking off the pick quickly, he's going to throw. Tight end reels in the shadow throw. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Just a yard left to go on second down. Pressure coming, here's Ward. Hits him on the out route. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They've got first down here from the 36.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
A handoff for Henderson, running left. Good running here on first down as he works his way forward for about 8. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Sticking with Henderson. Breaks a tackle, he's still going. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Now they send their back in motion right.
Check, check.
1st and 10 here. Ward dialing up a receiver screen. And he's brought down after a short gain. And goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Check,
Defense showing blitz here. Ward. He brings it in. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So shipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
With a shotgun, it's Ward. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down. Desperation time here. This interception is also dropped, but they're still... As the incomplete pass forces a turnover on downs here. They'll run here on first down. They're going the wrong direction. He's going to be sent backwards to their own 3.
Stop. Tackle made back at his own 3-yard line.
Another carry for it. And some nice running there gets him 8. Third down coming up. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to take him down finally, but not before he puts his own goal line well in that rearview mirror. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
At the 25-yard line.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Cardinals close to picking up their 5th win. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Right back to Pacheco. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
10 at the 41-yard line.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
The line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 42-yard line.
So the Cardinals fight to a win here at home. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.
And bringing up the past, baby, you know that you're better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama. I want the Chanel and I got your back. I promise that I would've never gotten phoned if I knew I would get so attached. Promise that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping.